Now, I own an earlier version of these, and I think they're great.
Yeah.
I have 3 of them, actually.
Yeah. You have a lot of batteries.
I do a lot of seasonal decorating, and for every special occasion.
That's true. And all the flameless candles.
Or the Luminara, or the home reflections, or whatever. And then come Christmas time, everything is battery powered.
It really is.
And on timers, right?
Yes.
These are marvelous because they hold 184 batteries, and you get a set of 2 of them. They come with gift boxes.
Yes, that's right.
And they also come in colors. Now, we're down to only 2 color choices. We have the gray and gray, or gray and black. Those are the only 2 that we have. Every individual battery organizer comes with a tester.
Yes.
And also a box.
And a box and a screwdriver to get into all those little tiny Phillips head and flathead, little safety covers over your battery compartments. So this holds 184 batteries. So any kind of battery you could possibly need, from AAA, AA, C's, D's, 9 volts, and your button batteries for things like your key fobs to get into your car, or all those kind of little things that you need those for. And it does it so easily and so organized. So now, instead of maybe a bin in your pantry like I have, or a junk drawer that a lot of us have that just has batteries thrown in it, and when you need that particular battery, like a AAA for a certain maybe flameless candle, or the more important 9 volt for that smoke detector or carbon monoxide detector, now instead of digging and hoping that you have it, or hoping that you have enough, you can see exactly what you have. You know when you need more at the store, you can refill it easily, and you can access whatever you need.
Why does the smoke detectors all only go off at 2:30 in the morning? And then you lay in bed and you will bargain with it.
Right.
You're like, if you'll just hush, I'll replace you in the morning.
Right.
And it never hushes. Because just when you think it's done, it chirps again. So you have to get up, get out of bed, and find a battery. If you've got these in the battery organizer, then all of your 9 volts, if that's what you need, are right there in front of you. All of your C size, your AAs, your AAAs, your D cell batteries, your button cell batteries, your screwdriver, and also the battery tester. Now, I try to make, because batteries are expensive, and we know this, I try to make them last as long as they will, so I use that battery tester a lot.
Yes, and that's what's great. So if you're organizing your batteries and you get this home, you want to know, how long have those been in my junk drawer, way in the back? That one that rolled to the back, is it good? And this will show you. So you're just going to line it up, and this one says replace. So red means replace. I know that that one is a spent battery, or maybe it's an old battery because it got lost in the back of a drawer. So that's really great. And for these 9 volts, I can't stress this enough. It's so important to know whether these are good or not before you're placing them in your smoke detectors. So your regular batteries, your A or AA, AAA, you're going to put in here, C's and D's. Your 9 volts, you're just going to go right on the top, and that's going to show you as well. You're going to line that up, and you can see that one is, let me turn it that way. That one is good when I line it up, so I know this is a good battery.
It's not just good, it's pinning the needle.
Yes, so that's the one I'm going to pick to put in that smoke detector, or that carbon monoxide
If your
detector.
candles, for example, take 2 batteries, and one of your batteries is dead and the other one's good, that's a bad thing. Because you put both those batteries in there and then it doesn't work properly.
Right.
And the timer doesn't work properly and all that kind of thing. And that's why the battery tester is so important, because you can find out which battery is good and which one needs to be recycled, right? This works out nicely. Now, if you've got toys, or you've got any kind of decoration with a back door on it that is screwed shut. Not sure why they do that, but they do that. This is going to be ideal, yes?
It is, because so many of these battery covers, and I think it's a safety issue, especially on toys, every toy I think has one, have these tiny Phillips heads. So a lot of your normal screwdrivers don't work on these, but this one will, because I think this is about a size 0, so it's going to work on just about any Phillips head. But here's the great thing too, it's not just a Phillips head. I'm going to take it and just flip it over, because it's actually a flat head in the same screwdriver. You're just going to flip it around, and now I can get into things like this. Maybe it's the key fob and you need to kind of split these apart to get them open. And usually we use our nails.
For the remote for the garage door opener.
Yes, and we had one of those somewhere.
And it's older than the hills. So is my garage door opener. Thank goodness it still works. But the battery was dead. So I popped the top off the remote, and sure enough, there was a button cell battery in there. I had one that would replace it. I popped it in, put the lid back on it, and it works like a dream.
Couldn't be easier, right? And there are those button cell batteries that you're speaking to, so that holds 8 of those, because more things nowadays, I think, than we realize take those button cell batteries. And I love this organizer because The way it's configured is it's the batteries we use the most. So 82 of the AA, which are probably the most common in your home, 70 of the AAA, and then 8 of your Ds, 8 of your Cs, 8 of your 9 volts, and then 8 of those, that side, button batteries. And then here's all the rest of those.
Here's all the rest of
AAAs.
them. And that's a lot of batteries. And if you use some batteries, let's say you go inside here and you pick up some AAAs.
Yeah, or maybe like we'll take out a couple Ds.
And then you pick out a couple of the AAs because you have security cameras and you've got a couple of Ds.
Fill those up.
And then it comes time to shop for more batteries.
Right.
You just count the open spaces.
Right. And that's what's so great because you know what you have, you know when you need to get more of something, and you never run out. And you can also position these so that you use them top to bottom or bottom to top, whatever works for you, so that you know which ones are the freshest. If they're just thrown in a drawer like this guy,
they beg battery from one another. They beg power from one another.
They do. They steal power from each other, and you're never going to know which ones expire next year and which ones expire in 3 years. So
I mean, some of those are bad and some are good.
Yeah.
That's why the battery tester becomes so important. You want to open that up?
Yeah, we'll put them back in. And it's as easy as this. So it's kind of fun actually to organize them, and you know what you have, you're ready to go.
When I open a pack of batteries, I know exactly where they belong because I just fill the open spaces.
Couldn't be easier.
And then once this is full, I'm never at a loss when it comes for more batteries. When it comes time for more batteries, they're all right here at the ready. And Erica, it's good to see you, friend.
Good to see you too.
You're welcome anytime. Come back and see us. Now, we're also talking to you